G'day, I'm Guy Emu, and today I'm talking about a bunch of Sonic leaks, some new Sonic information, about the voice actors, and a new Silent Hill game in the works. Yeah, okay. So, once again, very quickly, after I made that video about Roger Craig Smith leaving, making all those claims about, oh, there's nothing in the pipeline, why would he stick around? Well, apparently there's even more stuff than just Sonic Prime. A bunch of leaks came out about the next upcoming Sonic game, and they're big leaks. Lots of information, credible leaks as well from a credible source. So we'll get into that right now. So here, this was a repost on the video game Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit, but it was initially leaked on 4chan, I think, by Zippo, and the post is now deleted. But Zippo here is a credible leaker, and he's leaked Mario 3D All-Stars and Bowser's Fury before the official announcement. Some people have said that he's also been wrong about some things, so take this with a grain of salt. This isn't gospel, it's a lot of cool shit that makes a lot of sense. So the Sonic management. Management of the franchise has been done by Sonic Pillar in Irvine, California. They're calling the shots when it comes to games merch and social media. So these guys are now in charge of what happens with Sonic now. They acknowledge that he's more popular in Western countries, and so they're getting Western management to do the focus testing and market research and the social media aspect and all that cool shit, the shit that fans care about. So we've actually getting people who care about Sonic managing who makes Sonic shit. So yeah, that's a big plus for me. They are not a development studio. The development's still being done in Japan, and Iizuka and Hoshino are still stewards of the franchise, and they're doing so in the US now. So yes, it's still being developed in Japan by Sonic Team, but they are not being managed purely by Sega. They are being managed in tandem with Sonic Pillar in Irvine, California. Modern Sonic will be the focus of the 30th anniversary, which is coming up soon, and around then we will probably be getting more info on this new 3D game. But as it says here, Sega don't want to be defined by the 2D sprite-based games because that element is being worked on by the fans. The fans are already working on, on classic games. The Whitehead crew are probably going to keep working on Sonic 2 HD, and there are a bunch of other games like Sonic River Blast 2, and Sonic Galactic, and Sonic Mania Mega Mix, which is probably a Sonic Mania mod. But yeah, people are just fans are really deep into the Sonic fan games, and so Sega not only endorse that, but they are using that as an excuse to just ignore making 2D games because they prefer to focus on the 3D stuff, which in my opinion is the right way to go because that's the Sonic that I like. Also, the modern cast is much bigger, is ever growing, plenty of potential for spin-offs, and has a lot of potential for depth in the characters. Thank God, because with so much misinformation and speculation about what is happening with the voice actors, this is some good news to kind of reassure that it's not, falling down the shithole. Like I said before, don't take this as gospel, but for me, I reckon that this is fairly credible. Classic will still be around in merchandise and supplementary material, of course, so don't ever expect him to go away completely. Understandable. He's very profitable, Classic Sonic, and I encourage it. I hope that classic fans get what they want as well as the modern fans. They're going back to 2D and 3D gameplay being sole dimensions in their respective games. Past 15 years or so has had Sonic Team's games be a hybrid of the two, but in that execution they've realized neither dimension has been able to be used to its full potential, which is 100% correct, because when you're doing 3D, being fast is real easy because you can see what's coming ahead of you. But when you put that into the 2D section, not only does that limit level design, but it also hinders reaction time. Because if Sonic's going too fast and shit's coming at him too quickly, then how are they going to react? And what they've done to do that is pull out the camera, but they've also plotted in a bunch more platforming elements. Like if you've played the 2D level, like the 2D levels in Sonic Generations, or played Sonic Colors, you notice that the 2D and the 3D are so stark contrasting gameplay elements, and in reality, it doesn't allow either one to live up to its full potential. Well, like they said here, and I agree, I completely agree. But here we got new 2D Sonic. Izuka alluded to this last year, but I would bet money that this is coming rather soon as well. It's a game with the modern cast, so I think a return to advanced rush formula is what we're getting here. Summerfall is pretty much certain. Who's developing it? I'm not sure, to be honest, but I have a hunch that Dimps is developing this title. Their schedule is strangely empty at the moment. What I'm thinking, this might be Sonic 5, maybe? As Sega Sonic Team did try and do Sonic 4, and they just completely fucked it up, and people hate those games, so they're probably going to hand it off to Dimps, who, in my opinion, are really good Sonic developers. They made Sonic Rush and the Sonic Unleashed for Wii, and the Sonic handheld games. They're good developers. And like they say here, most of the weaker titles made by Dimps are due to, the lack of oversight from Sega themselves, which I 100% agree with. I think Dimps would be a really good fit for the 2D genre, especially, since Sonic Team fucked it up so much and they have such great talent and history with the franchise. I think it's a good fit. Especially since now that it's going to be focusing on the modern era within the 2D setting. Like maybe it could be a tie-in to this new 3D game, but still have focus on the classic audience. But here, the new 3D Sonic game. What? He knows. It's not a boost game. Yes! Sega has realized that they've done all they can with the formula, so this is allegedly a return to more of an adventure traditional platformer, which is seeming to have much more long-term potential. Fuck yeah. Finally. I am sick of the boost formula. As good as Generations and Colors and Unleashed were, the boost formula has outstayed its welcome. It hasn't really changed in the last 10 years. I, for one, just want to go back to the adventure style. Use adventure style mechanics with modern day technology and polish, and I think you could do really good things with it. Like the Sonic fan games like Sonic Grand Tour and like Sonic Project Hero really showed us how good adventure style gameplay could feel with modern game design terminology and polish. It can really change the way a game truly feels. And it's great. I recommend you check those games out because they're so fucking good. They really show how good 3D Sonic can be. Features return are the spin dash in 3D with character upgrades. So that means you'll find the light speed dash, or you'll find grinding boots, or you'll find bubble shield or something, And that's cool. I'd prefer Sonic to have a complete moveset at the beginning of the game and just change the level design and make that more difficult to master and designed in a more clever manner to emphasize progression rather than straight up just locking off moves. But anyways, there are more playable characters than just Sonic, but I wasn't given specifics as to who those were. Tails, Knuckles, Shadow all seem like valid possibilities. I mean, fan favorites usually are gonna get the limelight first, but I hope they don't pull an adventure and put Tails in a mech, or just make Shadow play exactly like Sonic. I hope that they do something like maybe he can incorporate some of his chaos powers, maybe incorporate some of Tails' smarts, maybe give him some abilities to counter robots and him using his technology to win fights. Sega CS2 R&D has had a number of new hires post-Forces, so a number of the devs involved are brand new to the series. Sonic Team is literally nothing more than just a brand name now. No idea if it will be in marketing or not. So yeah, it looks like a lot of the team members working on this at Sonic Team, are new and are new talent and probably are bigger fans than founding members ever will be. So that's a big plus for me. This game will be cross-gen, that's good, and holiday 2021 release is still on track. Given the very, very obvious circumstances going on around the world, there's still a chance that it may slip into 2022. With the, lack of information that we've been getting, and then all of a sudden it's starting to build up, and the hype is starting to build up, the speculation is starting to build up. A year from now, I will expect there to be, way more information on this game. So a year of development is good in my eyes. I mean, it's been a long time since Forces came out, but they've probably had spent so much more time since then in pre-production and trying to figure out what exactly we want from a Sonic game, rather than just pumping out the same shit that they think works. This game is not a tie-in to the movies at all. Awesome. Good as that movie was, I do not want to be exploring that universe because it's quite barren at this point. All we have in it is bloody Sonic, Tails, Eggman, multiple dimensions, some echidnas in the background, Owl Woman, and Donut Lord. If you did make a game in that universe, I think a lot of people would go like, I don't know, I don't feel invested enough in this spin-off universe to want to buy a video game tie-in. They're planning some sort of game reveal as we speak. It should be a digital presentation, although given the tenuous state of things, the press release drop is also a possibility. My guess is that this will air from between the next few weeks and the end of March. I hope it's a lot earlier because I think we are at a point where Sega are just can't keep the cap on shit at the moment. They're just constantly getting leaked. They're constantly being asked questions. They're seeing their voice actors talk to their fans and on Twitter, and there's so much teasing and crap that we just don't know yet, and I think Sega will be itching to tell us, and I think they'll want to tell us as soon as possible, and I hope that means I don't have to wait another 2 fucking months, because I'm sick of waiting. To be honest, I've been waiting since Generations, really. But there is more Sonic news, and that Sonic news is Mike Pollock has confirmed he will return as Eggman. Yes! Thank God. There is no other Eggman in the world. No other person in the world that can voice Eggman. I'm so happy. So happy that he's coming back. He says, you know what they say? The more the merrier. Shadow the Hedgehog reference there. You've not yet heard the last of me as Dr. Eggman in the Sonic the Hedgehog video games. Kindly prepare your ears accordingly. If you guessed otherwise, surprise. Now, if you excuse me, I have to stock up on lozenges. I imagine so, because he's a fucking raspy boy. He's a raspy-ass boy in those games. But here's the thing. He says in Sonic the Hedgehog video games. So that probably means he won't be voicing Eggman in Sonic Prime. He probably won't be voicing him in any more TV shows or movies or external media. He's only confirmed at this point to be voicing Sonic in the video games. And that's heaps good. Heaps good. I'd love to hear him and Ben Schwartz bantering in their character. What would be really cool is if they did another Sonic Q&A, because on the Sonic Twitter they did a bunch of Q&As where they a bunch of the voice actors got together, got into character, and live replied to a bunch of people's questions on Twitter. You can find it on YouTube. It's so great. They got the last one they did included Shadow, Eggman, Sonic, and Tails all at once, and it was such a great time. But I would love to see them Mike and Ben Schwartz, the new voice of Sonic, and he is going to be the new voice of Sonic. No question. No doubt about it. I'd love to see them get together and do another Q&A, or with Ben Schwartz as Sonic. That would be great. Anyways, the next one comes from Siliconera. Silent Hill composer teases new project announcement. Akira Yamaoka is known for his work on the composer on the video game series Silent Hill, and Contra recently appeared in the interview on the YouTube channel AI Hub. During the interview, Yamaoka teased a new project that will probably be announced around summer 2021. This came up in response to the question, when are we going to see the next Akira Yamaoka project? Yes. While his answer didn't contain many details, Yamaoka did hint that it could be an announcement that people might be looking forward to. At the very least, it implies that the interviewer, Bo Drade, sounds like Bojack Pro Jared had a fucking baby, would be happy to learn about the upcoming title. He stated, I think it's the one you're hoping to hear about. Yeah, it's definitely a new Silent Hill game. We've been getting rumors about this new Silent Hill game for friggin' ages. Talks that Sony are involved and that they're getting exclusivity rights from Konami, that Sony and are really the ones who are heading the project, with reassembled Team Silent to helm the project. Konami really is just licensing it out to Sony, and Sony's going to publish it on their consoles, hopefully PC as well. And yeah, it's just good news. The Medium is mentioned here, by the way, and expect a Medium review on this channel very soon, and I hope you'll watch it. Anyways, if you liked it, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to see the channel grow, share it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.